One of the big highlights out of Australia was the Fitzgerald.
On the hunt for gold-rich ground to mine in the Yukon's off-season, Tyler brings Parker to a remote area of eastern Australia. On a rumor of gold-rich virgin ground owned by the very successful and highly secretive Fitzgerald family.
Have we come to the right place?
Wow. Yeah, it depends what place you're looking for.
Are you guys the Fitzgeralds?
Yeah? What are you doing out here?
We're looking for you guys. And if there's any ground available for us to test and maybe do some mining on. It was a bit frosty when we first showed up at the Fitzgeralds, which is a normal reaction to us plus the entourage. It's very different than whatever normally shows up in the middle of nowhere, Australia. And is there some gold out here?
Yeah, we wouldn't still be here if there was no gold.
Right. So I think that means we probably come to the right place, if you'll have us.
We'll see.
I think there's a process which takes place between miners, and it's a little bit like a sort of mating dance, you know, eyeing each other up and sort of see what each other are made of.
God, the Fitzgeralds, they were finding a lot of gold and we're on some very impressive ground.
So is there much like really fine flour gold here?
No, not much, eh? We want the big pieces. We don't worry about that fine stuff. We'll leave that for all the old ladies.
Oh, yeah. It's full of gold. Look at that. Oh, wow.
The more we got to know them, the more I liked the family and like all the most beautiful gold.
Yeah.
And so like, I wanted to see where that was all coming from.
So the Fitzgeralds are a very tight mining family, and for you to become a part of that inner circle, you need to show them that you are of a similar mindset.
I'm actually really stressed about this.
It's down to Tyler, operating the family's loader, to prove the team's mining credentials by spreading out the tailings.
Jackie Ray, you there?
Gotcha.
Yeah, watch that black pipeline, mate. She runs over that, she'll bust it. Don't run over that black pipeline, whatever you do.
I feel comfortable in a loader, but I am always a little bit on edge when I'm driving someone else's machinery. With Parker around, so I was trying to impress the Fitzgerald, trying to impress Parker.
No, we're sorting that out, yep.
Oh my, I'm stressed. It was a huge test.
If you feel unconfident, park brakes too.
Okay.
You'll be right.
All right. Oh my, that is stressful.
Yep, now put it in reverse and slowly go back. Keep dipping it out, perfect. Keep going like that.
Look how good that was! Yes!
Good.
I have just smashed the last load. Like, it is so smooth. I feel like I'm starting to prove myself to them, so I'm pumped. I like this. I could do this. I remember Cheryl saying once, actually, I had driven the loader. She had given me the tick of approval and she said, I'll trust anyone who can drive a loader like that. So that meant a lot to me.
I mean, honestly, finding Tyler has been one of the shining stars out of Australia, you know? I think that her and I are gonna work together a lot, really. She's very smart, very switched on, very good at a lot of things that I'm very bad at, which is, you know, what you're always looking for, right?
Eventually, the Fitzgeralds grant Parker permission to prospect their remote virgin ground.
The Fitzgeralds, I was really curious to see what kind of gold they're finding, right?
Well, we're taking you to a pretty special spot today, Parker.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I tell you what, Mum and Dad hasn't let many people in there. You're one of the lucky ones, I think.
But getting there proves near impossible.
I don't think it's happening.
Yeah, look, I don't think we can go any further, you know, like, it's only going to get worse from here on in, you know. I'll try to ring Magoo.
Who's Magoo?
Oh, sorry, Magoo's a chopper pilot, local fella, knows the area.
Magoo, the helicopter pilot, Mike, he is huge.
Magoo, what a guy. I mean, he turns up with no shoes. He's like walking through a pretty gnarly bush. His toe was the size of my head.
How you doing, guys?
Good, thank you.
Yeah, good.
Better than you, anyway.
The idea of underslinging a trommel and flying it up into the hills didn't even faze him. It wasn't even like an issue. It was, I'm thinking, we're going to ask him, is it all right? Yeah, mate, no problem, whatever. Yeah, we can do that, yeah. Are we going to be okay?
Just trust in Perry and Magoo.
Oh, mate. Thanks for that.
What an adventure. It's definitely the first time I've ever had a wash plant hanging from a helicopter.
We could have asked him to take us to the moon, I think he'd have tried.
Thanks, man.
Go easy, Parker.
Take it easy, Magoo.
Yeah, see you later.
Thanks, buddy. Take it easy, man.
Finally, able to test the ground,
Wow, this is the roughest, bad bit of mining.
Parker and the team's hard work
How's that?
Oh, look at that.
pays off.
It's extremely rich ground, yeah. The ground's amazing.
It was such a weight off my shoulders knowing that there was an option that he saw viable. That was the most gold we saw by far.
So I don't really know where to go from here. We're moving on to continue with the journey, but I am genuinely interested in making something happen here.
We wanted you to test it, and you've certainly gained our trust.
Oh, I
So
appreciate
now
that.
next step now is let's negotiate. If you're interested, we're interested, we'll negotiate.
I'm glad we ended up here. COVID kind of destroyed that. We would have gone back there the next year if it weren't for COVID. But I would have liked to have mined there and got my teeth sunk into it. And thank you so much for opening your home up to us.
Oh, it's your home as well now. You're a mate, you're a friend. It's nice to know you now.
Parker, I honestly, truly think would be in Australia mining right now. We'd have a mining operation underway if it wasn't for COVID. That just put a big full stop on anything. Yeah, it was a bit of a shame, to be honest, but it is what it is.
Thank you for everything.
Thank you, Parker.
After being locked out of Australia, Parker has to look closer to home.
Long time no see, dude.
Returning to his home state of Alaska after 9 years mining in the Yukon.
I don't want to miss out on what's really good opportunity with you guys. As a sign of good faith on my end, that's 100 ounces advance payment.
Parker stakes nearly $200,000 on a 3,000-acre claim to run alongside his Yukon operation.